right.
Hello, everyone. Before we get into it, I'd just like to do a quick mic and sound check. So if anyone could tell me if they can't hear me, or Charles, or
Hello, hello.
or if the music is too loud, or if I'm peaking in my mic, please let me know. Yes, amazing. Hello, welcome everyone. Oh, amazing. We've got over the mic issues, everyone. We're finally doing it.
Thank God for that.
Okay, well today we have a very special little fun stream where we're going to be drawing imps and imp-sonas. So, for context, my character is a warlock and as such has a familiar which is an imp, which is the little friendly thing I have next to me here. And we also have the idea that chat is going to also be in the game in the form of imps too, in the form of the spell Flock of Familiars, and also they're going to be whispering to my imp. So we have this fun little thing that we started doing on stream of making imp-sonas for everyone. So this is a stream where I'm going to be drawing people's imp-sonas they've drawn for us, and for people who don't draw, trying to get some quick little doodles in for people.
And if you have any questions about the Icewind solo run or anything about Soph's character, then I'll be here to answer.
Yes, because I often zone out while I'm drawing. So I have my lovely DM to talk with me.
I'm on babysitting duty today.
Clearly. So I would absolutely love to start with showing off some of the amazing imps that we have so far. Okay, so starting off strong, we have Kevin Porro's wonderful winter-themed imp. Absolutely beautiful. This was the first imp that we had drawn for us. Absolutely amazing.
Love it. It just fits the theme so well.
Absolutely. Wait, I must move you slightly. Look, this is... See, there you can see their username. Perfect. And then next up, this is the lovely Beth's imp, based on her character Rose, who we have in the chat. Bethy Stars, feel free to link your art socials or anything if you'd like in the chat. But if not, we can all just sit here and appreciate the wonderful art and imps. I absolutely love the rose tail in this one. Just great.
I know, it's so lovely.
Very good. And then next up we have Dallas Kingora, which I definitely butchered the name again. Did an amazing animated pixel art. I believe their imp they mentioned was like Earth themed. I just love it. Look at the little D20 on the t-shirt. So good. Absolutely amazing. And then we have an entry just come in from the amazing Apple Bun. Look at this. Just adorable.
They look wrapped up warm for the cold.
It's so perfect. Just want to like scoop up the tiny imp, you know, and just like put it next to the fire to warm up for a little bit.
So, during the quest, as you level up, the way the Flock of Familiars spell works is that it summons 3 familiars. So, we might have to roll a dice to see what imp-sonas show up on certain times.
That's kind of fun. I like that. We did also have the idea that obviously I'm Warlock of the Genie and I go into my lamp and it's like a warm home. But we also had the idea that maybe the imps would be hanging out there with my patron from time to time. Because I like the idea that if people are in chat that the imps are also around, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And you're not going to be using the Flock of Familiars spell all the time, are you?
No, exactly.
Yeah, should be fun. A warning to all of you. there will be heavy Icewind Dale spoilers up and coming.
In this one?
So, I mean, yeah, we'll be talking about the quest and potentially things that happen during the quest. So yeah, I just want to do a blanket kind of spoiler warning.
That is fair enough. Gotta appreciate the smart DM. Can't say Rose will be entirely friendly all the time. Oh gosh. They're gonna be a troublesome imp.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yes. Well, speaking of that, I think we should get to some imp drawing. So I think I'm gonna start off by drawing some of the lovely imps we already have. Because, you know, that's a good way to start. Warm up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And while I'm doing this, if anyone of you who doesn't draw or hasn't made an Imp-sona yet wants to pop a description in the chat, I may get round to drawing those as well. Right, for anyone wondering, I'm going to be using a drawing program called Magma, which allows you to sort of draw with other people. And that's how I'm able to share it on my screen, so I'm not using my normal drawing program, so forgive me for the little doodles. They will be a lot more chaotic than my normal work, but I think that's kind of perfect.
Kind of feel like that's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I should note that this imp on the screen here is my Imp-sona Soot, who I love. I love them very much. Right, let's make a new layer. Close this layer. There we go. Right, who should we start off with? We start with Kevin Poros? Yes.
Yeah, that feels natural. That's it.
Yeah. That's the first one we got, first one I'm gonna do.
I should also mention that we'll pop a Discord link in the chat at the end of this for anyone that wishes to join.
Sounds good. Oh, I've just realised I need a reference up for this. Perfect. Charles, while I am getting in the art brain mindset, do you have anything about the campaign you would like to talk about?
Oh my god.
Oh no, what have I done?
You treat me. Okay. Things I want to talk about in the campaign. Goodness me. So, I'm heavily into the mechanics part of D&D. So, I wanted to talk about what Sophie's character will be using. You know, how we're going to be getting past certain enemies. So yeah, we're a warlock, as you know, and surprisingly, Genie Warlock, it seems to be amazing for this particular campaign. So we're going a Genie Warlock of the Afriti, which is fire magic, and I don't know if many of the creatures have vulnerability to fire within Icewind, but if they don't, I might homebrew that part, potentially.
It does make sense.
It does make sense, yeah. Like the Ice Maid, for example. It would make sense for her to have vulnerability to fire, or something similar. Okay. So, at 3rd level, we'll have 2nd level spell slots, and I anticipate you'll mostly be using Flock of Familiars and Burning Hands for damage, because they're 2 big AoE spells, as well as Eldritch Blast. And I feel like that will be enough to get you through. However, reading through the book, I found that a lot more of these situations than I thought can be resolved just by talking, just being nice and approaching the situation in the correct way.
Especially in the first section, right?
Certainly, yeah. it can be done almost all passively. Almost. You have to sometimes you have to threaten things or get things a bit low for them to then consider talking. You know.
That's
But,
fair.
yeah, I'm glad Wizards of the Coast did that, because while it is nice to have a battle, it can sometimes feel a little dull or a little immoral to, you know, murder that group of goblins, or to, I don't know, slay a hag, for
We don't talk about the hag.
example. Yeah, you'll see. That'll come up in, I don't know,
Not too long.
2-3 months.
No, it's not that long in the campaign.
I suppose not. No, it's one of the starting missions for the towns, but I forget which town. But I don't think I'll tell you. So, for chat interaction, I'll be voicing the imp, and I'll be taking messages and things directly from the chat, and just like whispering them to Sophie's character. And doesn't matter if it's a lie, doesn't matter how chaotic it is, the imp is there to represent you in your entirety.
It's also
So-
a great way to get some metagaming in there if I need some help. Call on
Oh,
the
yeah.
imps.
Yeah, metagaming is it's going to be almost necessary, I think. Which is why we're doing the whole hero memories thing, as well as like the help from the imps.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, Kevin Bora's here.
Yes, just in time for your little imp. Wait, I gotta make myself smaller so you can. Oh no, I can make this smaller. That's the wrong thing. Oh gosh, that's the snow layer. Screen capture. Screen capture. There we go. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a tiny little bit of a stutter, so you'll have to put up with that sometimes. But that's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, I think it adds to the nervous, cute aspect of your character.
Yeah.
Look at that little imp.
He bouncing.
I love him so much.
I do love these imps.
I can't remember who it was, but someone on the Discord suggested that he leave little soot marks where he walks. So we're probably gonna do that.
Oh yeah, that was a great idea. Absolutely amazing. So, I have a question. Do I roughly colour these, or do I leave them as like sketches so I can get more done? Do we prefer more, or do we prefer better quality? Chat, do you want more imps or coloured imps?
I think my vote would be more imps, but it's up to chat.
I could just like sketch on this all day, I swear. I'm gonna overdo it though. Yeah, like they both have their charm, you know? They're all too nice. Tell you what, let's do sketches and see how much I get through. Okay. There's one imp. I feel like I need to make the imp smaller, but I really hate the selection tool on this, like, it usually crashes the thing. But we'll see. Oh, it's working. There we go. I want to do like a little group shot of all the imps, you know? Oh, it is doing that thing. You can't see it,
no.
but it's okay. I shall refresh on my tablet. Yeah, that's fine. That fixes it. Right.
So, if I could talk more about the levels of the character.
Yeah, give me a sec first.
I'm too excited.
Yes. Shell, you made it! Oh, hello.
Hey, Shell.
Right, so this is the sketch here for Kevin Porrow. I think we move on to Rose next. Yes. Wait, let me get this up. You are free to talk about your DM business now.
I am.
Yeah, you've
Oh my
given
God.
permission.
Yes. Yeah. So we're starting at 3rd level, and our goal is to get to 5th level kind of as quick as possible, because once you get to 5th level, good stuff starts happening. There are 2 spells in particular. One that's only available to the Ifriti, and one that's available to all genie warlocks. Create food and water, and Fireball. And that is going to carry us through this campaign.
Fireball?
Oh yeah. What is it, 20 foot? 40 foot radius? I think it's 20 foot radius.
You're gonna cringe at this, but I've never actually cast Fireball in D&D in my like 7 years of playing. Yeah, I've never done it. We never cast Fireball on any of my characters.
What?
I know.
Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be such a treat. Your first Fireball.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No wonder you're not really kind of excited by wizards. You don't know what they can do.
I never played a wizard.
Oh my god.
I must play warlocks. Like if I'm gonna play a spellcaster, I want a pet, you know? And warlocks get the best pets.
So do wizards, though. Anyway.
yeah, see, Eldritch Blast. You can't beat it.
It may be a cliche, Shell, but it's damn powerful.
I'm sure there are better spells than Fireball, although that might be my final last words when I actually cast it.
So, yes, there are spells that are better than Fireball, but Fireball is a very, very good spell. Lightning Bolt is good. Lightning Bolt is like Fireball, except it's a 300 foot line. So if you're trying to hit a load of people who are conveniently lined up, it's very good, but Fireball is generally better. Also, Fireball has the text. It goes around corners, so that means it basically ignores cover. So it's really good in that respect. Whereas Lightning Bolts wouldn't ignore cover.
Oh yeah, I love a Misty Step and like a Dimension Door. Like some good utility spells.
Oh yeah, Misty Step is good. I think we have Misty Step on you then.
Yeah, Misty Step. We were gonna take Spider Climb, but we took Misty Step instead.
Yeah. It's honestly your choice, but Misty Step gets you out of grapples as well.
Yeah, it's nice flavour too.
Mm.
And you know me, I play for the flavour.
It's like you disappear like a puff of smoke from your lamp.
It's really hard drawing when you don't have your reference in front of you, but it's all okay.
Do you want it on my computer?
No, it's fine. I like the challenge. My brain just has to do a lot more work, which is good.
I like the little scarf around the Rose Imp, because it wouldn't be big, it would just be like a tiny little strip of cloth.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with that, Applebun. That is a good use of Misty Step, especially for a necromancer.
You played a necromancer, didn't you?
Yes, Although I like to do strange things with necromancers. So I had a Bard College of Spirits, and the Bard College of Spirits can choose any necromancy or divination spell as long as they perform a ritual with the right amount of people. So when it got to 5th level, I started using Enemy Dead, things like that. I didn't use it much. I used a lot of divination spells actually, just because it was better at the time. But towards the end of the Icewind campaign, I did use the Enemy Dead spell, and it was very fun. Plus, you can Bardic Inspiration your Enemy Dead, and with magical secrets that you get at 10th level with Bard, you can get Aura of Vitality, which is one of the only healing spells that heals undead. So yeah, some good stuff going.
So, could you tell me a bit more about how imps are such a good familiar? Because you were looking at their stat block and your face just lit up.
Sure. Okay, so imps are good because they have the familiar, variant familiar rule, which means they can become a familiar, they can connect to you as a familiar, and when they do, and when you're within 10 feet of each other, you share their magic resistance trait, which gives you advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects, which is going to be almost everything.
Gosh.
So as long as you have at least one imp on your shoulder, you will have advantage. If you have 2 imps, you'll get past disadvantage, and it'll go back to advantage. It's insane. Furthermore, they can go invisible whenever they like, and they also have a sting ability that deals 3d6 poison damage on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. With the Eldritch Invocation investment of the Chainmaster, that DC goes up to a 14 and continues to climb as you gain levels because it's your spell save DC. And the Constitution save is unfortunate, as is poison damage, because creatures tend to have high Constitution, and poison is the most resisted damage in the game. But hopefully it won't come up. Hopefully we'll be able to deal that poison damage.
Can at least do it on normal people, if not.
Yeah, certainly. I think all the bards are good at insulting people. Kevin Boren. I definitely insulted people as Cord.
Oh, you were mean.
I was, yeah.
You're really mean.
I recently learned from Sophie that in Pathfinder, healing an undead hurts it, and I really, really like that.
I think that's what happened. If Shell's there, she can probably give you more info on it.
Yeah, Shell. My 4th edition bard defeated 12 goblins with 1 vicious mockery, telling them that their morning smoothies taste bad. What?
That's the kind of chaos we love. Why is it all the funny things happen with goblins? Charles, do you remember your other necromancer who had the chair?
Yes, I do.
Didn't he nearly die to goblins? Or was it?
Yes.
One of our first group encounters ever. Our first group campaign.
Yeah, it was fun. I was playing a custom class where it was like a custom class based around giving people temporary hit points by taking away health from my undead. let's.
But you didn't have any undead. That was the joke.
Yeah, I know.
Don't pretend that you were like.
No. I had undead in the last fight.
There. And you also had your
'Cause-
chair.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. So I had to like take my health away to give 10 HP to other people. Yeah, he was fun. The DM let me keep a chair because my guy was a little older and liked to sit down during fights. So this chair gave me like +2 to AC. So it was basically just a shield. You know? I enjoyed that one. Here's Shell's response. Positive energy, standard heal spells, hurt undead. Negative energy, harm spells, heal undead and hurt living. Soothe heals both, they're estimated. And some negative energy spells just hurt living. Okay, I see.
I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Just trying to make room for another imp. Too many imps, not enough room. Okay, that's Rose's imp done. Oh no, I forgot a thing. I forgot a couple of things. Little Rose here. And the petals. There we go.
There is a lot of charm to playing a character that's older than the rest of the party. It's kind of like you become either the father archetype or like a kind of grumpy old man. It's yeah, good for roleplay potential.
Right, time to work on Dallas Kenora's one. I'm excited to get one. Oh, this would be good.
It looks like if I am voicing Rose, I should be a little self-centered, a little bit of a what's the word? Prude.
I don't think prude is the word.
I feel like no, maybe that's not. But if she needs the spotlight, then maybe she tries to show off a bit. More like the sassy uncle. Kevin Porter is talking about a character who's over 60. Yeah, I like that. I can see that. That's fun.
Gotta turn the music down, it got intense.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, it goes hard.
This one track in the tavern. Charles, because I'm looking at like 3 screens at once, if I need to reply to anything in chat, please let me know. You are my eyes and ears.
Of course, yeah. What's your cute idea? Applebun says you'll see.
Ooh, okay.
Onimus, says Beth. Love it.
No, for this flavouring, we're just saying that they are just like small impish looking things. We've been quite open with it. I don't know what the actual D&D take is on if imps are fire themed though.
It's a devil, so yeah. It's technically, it doesn't have any fire abilities, but it is a devil. But you guys don't have to be devils. You can be whatever you want. is kind of wintry themed, and Rose is plant themed. And I feel like Raven, the one that Sophie's drawing now, is rock themed.
Need a water themed one now.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know if that vibes with anyone though. I think water characters can be cool though. Gotta remember how to draw it to 20.
Phil says, didn't draw anything for this, busy, lost in the server chat. But feel free to do Shastra-inspired Icy Imp if you want.
Ooh, I like that prompt. Oh gosh, the D20. This'll do. That'll do. You can tell it's a D20. It's fine.
So for each imp, we're going to be using the imp stat block, because I can only custom the Icewind Dale experience so much, and I don't want to go away too far from the reality of it, because I want this to be like proper Icewind Dale, no holds barred. Like if you fail, you fail, you know. So I can't give you poison resistance, Mr. Shappy, but your imp can definitely look fey. You know, they can look however you wish.
Yeah, like visually you can reflave them how you like, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, imagine a radiant imp. I like that.
Looking good.
Ah, I see, Mr. Shappy. I understand. I mean, if you want to draw your imp with a stinger, then that's pretty cool. You said something about insectile wings, didn't you? Imps do have stingers, so you know your imps don't need to, but you know it might be cool to see.
Okay. That's a third imp down.
Nice. Does Raven imp not have wings?
No. Luke.
Ah, they just float. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I really like it. Very cool. Right, I'm gonna... Do I create a new page? Or try and squeeze these down? I'll squeeze them down. Let's get everything on one.
Nice. Kevin Poro updated the imp drawing.
Oh, I would love to show this. Okay, let me get this up.
I've seen Apple Bun's new drawing as well. Very
Oh
nice.
my goodness, we're spoiled. So this is by the amazing Karen Poros, who's been drawing all our imps together. Oh my gosh, I just saw Cole. Oh, oh, I love it.
For reference, Cole is Sophie's like true imp, the original imp that will be on her shoulder.
I'm in love with this. It's so cool. I'm so grateful that you're working on this. It's so nice of you.
And we just got some more fan art from Apple Bun.
Is this Apple Bun? Oh, wait, let me get this up as well. Is this your Sona in Soot's scarf? Oh, that is the cutest.
I love it.
You are spoiling us.
That's amazing.
Oh, super nice. Okay, I'm getting back to resizing these imps so we can add more people in. It's funny, ever since we've been doing this stream stuff, I've been listening to this tavern music, like, even when we've not been, even when we've not been playing. Not playing, streaming. You know what I meant.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. Talking about music. I don't know what we're allowed to show or listen to on Twitch exactly.
Oh, this is copyright free.
Oh, perfect. But I was hoping to get something similar to the what is it called? Wait, I need to dive into my ambience files.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a sec.
You asking
It's a
for
specific-
suggestions?
Oh, what's it called?
What you looking for?
I have to find a specific ambience.
Oh, you are such a DM. Okay, I think I'm gonna go on and draw apple buns in Sona now. Yes. It is time.
Has anyone heard of a game called Kolat? K-H-O-L-A-T. Based on the disappearance of, I believe, a group of Russian expeditioners to the Kolat mountain. It's like a horror game based around that, and it's got an amazing soundtrack. Mr. Champion, that's a wonderful idea. I like the idea of the radiant imp. So, the imps could potentially help Sophie, as in they could go invisible and then poke or tickle or like distract the opponents in some way, and use the help action, which would give Sophie advantage on her attacks.
Oh, that would be great. Applebun, I have a question. Is their face fluffy? Like, are they a bunny? Or is it like a little, like, half anime girl, half bunny? You know what I mean? I could have described that better, but I think you get, you get the picture. They can be fluffy. Yes, thank you.
I feel like Applebun and Coven Pora have definitely embraced the Icewind Dale vibe, you know?
Yeah, very warm and cozy.
Yeah. Oh, fluff to make sure suit is warm.
Oh, that is too cute. That's the two favorite things: being warm and bunnies. You know, perfect. Oh, I really want to do my anime IO style on her, but I know with this drawing program it will look so bad. I'll keep with these ones, I think. Magma is great though. If you ever want to draw with friends, I highly recommend it. We use it for this stream and our D and Doodle streams on the Horror and Harpy channel, which is our friends channel.
It's horror and harpy, one might.
Yeah, it's where we stream D and Doodles and Monster of the Week are that campaign, which is another TTRPG. It's like a modern day setting, magical thing, but we've got set in a school.
Yeah, it's like American teenagers with magic.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad the eyes suit her. Thank you. Oh, so cute. Oh.
Can't wait to just like collect a load of imps. It's gonna be super fun.
Yes. Okay, I think that's another imp added to the imp collection. Right, now we can get into working on people who don't have imp drawings but have imp descriptions. So if you've already got a description, please put it in the chat for me now so I can reference from. I think Shell mentioned a chasseur fiefdom, which is her wonderful Pathfinder character. Let me get a new layer prepped while I'm ready. Somehow Beth's one takes up so much of the screen, I still need to make you smaller. We'll leave it for now though.
It's the big wings and the kind of like hands on hips pose. I like it.
I mean, they do crave attention, am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that sort of thing. I wanna go for something interesting. Perfect. Thank you for putting your description in. We'll do shells first, I think.
So for anyone that knows a little bit about the Icewind setting, we're going to be starting in Brynchanda, which is the largest city of Icewind Dale. And we're going to be starting in a tavern called Northlook Tavern. There are a few quests to pick up there, and there are other oddities. And we started there with the Icewind Dale group that you've seen on Sophie's TikTok. I love the rain apple bun. I love it so much.
Like natural ambience.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, thumbs go outward. Oh no, I'm forgetting art. Okay.
It's been exceptionally sunny where we are, but there has been pitter-patters, right? Try and call the rain to us so that you get all this lovely sunshine.
I would like it to be a bit warmer though.
It is super warm outside. I think that has portrayed you as a little artist hermit that doesn't really go outside.
It's just always cold and well.
It was super warm today.
I mean, I haven't left the house and actually no, I'm not saying this.
It's okay. We'll go out on the weekend.
Yeah, but it's only Tuesday. Urgh.
We can go out tomorrow if you want. Or Thursday.
I think what we're doing. Oh no, we have streaming on the Monster of the Week channel tomorrow.
We do.
We have the one shot.
We do. We're doing a one shot. Where? Oh, actually, can I spoil that? No, I'll leave that to the horror and harpy stuff. If you want to know about that, go to horror and harpy.
Oh, the heat wave. We had to invest in an air conditioning unit because we have birdies, and yeah, we were really worried that they'd just not cope with the heat at all. We have a cockatiel named Kia, and two barred parakeets, Yiga and Alma.
Belle says, she get in the stylish miniskirt? Question mark.
I was gonna do like drapery, but I can do the miniskirt. I'm doing this without looking at her reference, just doing it from memory. I like the idea of maybe like snowflakey inspired wings for her. Yes. It's cool.
I kind of feel like, so all of these creatures can fly, right? But I feel like Appleburn, her character would not. Would just like stay snuggled up in your scarf or something.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that is another imp added to the collection. Right, moving on, we had, I gotta scroll back in the chat, a Fey imp with insectish wings and antlers, and some plant features, and of course pointy ears. Okay, let me see what I can do. Also, I feel like I'm getting progressively more and more chibi as we continue, as I'm realising that it is more fun to draw.
And it feels nice to have like a few cute little chibi ones, and then like a few of them have a different vibe, you know? Like, if I don't roll for the familiars that show up, we could potentially keep certain familiars for certain situations, you know? Like, if you're warm and cozy, then Applebun shows up. Or if you're doing a social situation, then Rose shows up, you know?
Yeah. Insect mouth? Like, oh no, I don't like it. I hate it. Oh, it creeps me out. This is fine. Yeah.
So, something that will have to be taken on by a very brave imp will be the task of scouting ahead for Soot. Because imps have dark vision out to 120 feet, you'll have to go ahead whilst Soot looks through your eyes. So, I wonder who's going to be brave enough to do it.
Charles,
Yes.
if you had an Imp-sona.
I have not.
No, if you had.
Oh.
What would it be like?
Let's see. So we've got winter, we've got like comfort, and we've got like Fey, and then like the plant life forms. We've got earth, ice. I mean, the only logical choice would be for me to go like an air-based or a water-based imp.
It'd be like Morian.
Let's think. How about yeah, I kind of feel like a Morian-esque. super long hair, androgynous, with like a very wet vibe. Due to your investment of the Chainmaster, your imps have a walking speed, a flying speed, and a swimming speed. So you might need to swim about at some point.
Wait, did
Little...
someone?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Where's the Plague Doctor mask coming from? I
That's
need to know.
cord.
Yes, 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 yes.
Are you going to do that instead?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, what if it's not? It is my face. What if it's not a mask? What if it's just their face?
Yeah, but also I don't want to draw faces.
As in, like just a skull for a face, or like a beak.
Like a bird skull.
Yeah.
Kind of works. Yeah.
Goes with the necrotic theme.
I'll try it out. Try both things out. I'm struggling with this plant antler insect fey imp, but I think it's getting somewhere. Maybe like a plant collar, maybe like petals.
Hello. I love your guidance, frog.
Yes, hello. Super nice of you to join.
Surprisingly, despite Cord's appearance and his seeming connection to death. Oh, hey Jules.
Jules, hello.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Jules played with us in our last Icewind campaign and played healer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Healer was such a good character. I loved the scar that Healer gained upon their brow because of the rockfall that they were in. Healer was just super pure. There was something about them that felt comforting, you know? Suddenly missing Wolfie, says Shell.
Yeah, I miss Wolfie too. When we were debating whether like we try and replay with Wolfie with this one, I was like, I can't do it because Wolfie lived and she got a happy-ish ending. I can't lose her. Like, if she actually dies, I'll be devastated. I like the idea that I can play her again at some point, but on this one, there's going to be a lot of dying. I'm thinking Ira too, and I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah, exactly. She got to stay with Cord, you know. And that's what they wanted. Although, we will be meeting Ira again as an NPC.
Yeah, we're gonna have the what's it called? The winter bean, the white bean.
Yeah, her cafe is the White Bean coffee shop in Bryn Shander in 10 Towns.
She'll at least have one cute baby, Jules. Although that you maybe may need to go have a little adventure of her own.
Oh, her Hexblood baby.
Yeah. Oh my god, imagine the Imp-sonas getting a sugar rush. Applebun just said, my Imp-sona is going to chug that hot chocolate like it's no tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. I love that. I love it so much.
How would an imp react to ale?
Falling over.
I think with their tiny frames, like, even if you give them kind of like a squirrel, like fermented apples, they might get a little bit tipsy. Oh god, it's going to be such a difficult task, like keeping all of the imps around you. Can you imagine? You do the Flock Familiars, and then you try and stealth, and it's like trying to get these tiny buzzing creatures to sit down and sneak.
But they are invisible, so
Yeah, so they get advantage,
invisible trouble.
which is, I kind of feel like it's even better, you know?
Mr. Shampy, I have done your Imp-sona. I don't know if I did the concept justice, but they are here. They have joined the crew. Feel free to redesign them. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Did we have any more Imp-sonas that wanted drawing in the chat?
I think Guidance Frog is currently drawing theirs.
Ooh, does it mean I can draw yours?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the black monster creature on the side is my own imp. So that is Cole, my bunny Soot Cinderfoot's familiar. And the drawing behind it that I'm working on currently is everyone else's Imp-sonas for when she casts the Flock of Familiars spell. Did you say I couldn't draw a Plague Doctor mask?
No, you can go for it.
Treating me.
Yeah, I want it to be an organic Plague Doctor mask.
So a bird skull. Let me get reference.
Because I feel like that would look pretty cool on a necrotic imp.
Let's see. Yes, I can do something with this.
Hello, vast galaxy.
What is that one Marvel show you like with the bird skull person, Charles?
Moon Knight.
I feel like it's accidentally gonna look like Moon Knight, and I don't know if I can help that.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No, because he's a bird skull person, you know, that's...
Yeah, he's a god. I've never watched it, but I like the concept. I'm always looking for cool characters. Talking about emojis, Beth, a certain special someone made some emojis for us. Or little, what do you call them? Are they emojis? Yeah, they're emojis.
They're little emojis from when we finally become affiliate.
Yeah.
Although I think you only get one emoji slot to start with.
We'll have to do coal. We'll have to do coal or like something representing the imps.
But the bunny ones, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Would he have wings?
Sure.
I'll give him owl wings because of his owl familiar.
Sure. My familiar was almost always a crawling claw.
Yeah, but you had a snowy owl at one point.
Yeah, I did. I once spoilers. Our companion, what was her name? Villain, became ill. I took on the owl familiar because it is the best familiar for anyone that is looking for a familiar. Owls are the best. I can explain why if you like.
This doesn't really give me cord vibes as a bird skull, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Nor does it feel very you. It just looks cool.
I'm happy with it. I like it.
Well, then I have done my job. I'm gonna give it a glowing eye. Yes.
So, the owl familiar is the best because of the flybys. And flyby allows a creature to ignore opportunity attacks, which means you can fly in with the owl, use the help action to give your master advantage on their first attack, and then fly out with no consequences. Jules says, how about a cathedral-inspired imp? I love the imagery, like stained glass wings and stone skin, horns that are closed over the head like a halo.
Oh, don't worry, I saw that comment and I'm instantly moving stuff over to make room for it.
Nice. That kind of reminds me of the radiant imp idea that Mr. Chappie had.
It's very cool.
Mr. Champy says, "Oh, Sophie, have you watched Vox Machina?"
I have not actually. I've only watched about 5 episodes of Critical Role on the podcast, but I know there's like is it like an Amazon animated series now? Which I think I'd really like because I really like Percy. I think he's the one with the Plague Doctor mask. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm really bad at like watching stuff. I just tend to watch documentaries or the sort of same things to like zone out to while I draw. Otherwise I get really, really distracted. I watch a lot of Psychology in Seattle, which is like a psychology channel that takes apart really bad TV like 90 Day Fiancé. It's a guilty pleasure to watch. Okay, let's get up some reference and see what I can do for a cathedral-inspired imp. Oh yes, Pokemon does look so good. Oh, yeah, I saw the videos Jaden Animations did about them. Very cool.
I was just going to talk about that.
Were you?
Yeah, those were really fun to watch.
Hmm.
So, I've been struggling with an idea that I wanted to get into the campaign somehow, but I don't know how to do it. So there's going to be memories of past adventures, and these memories kind of they transcend time almost, because like you could have memories, but the memories is of like a future event kind of thing. So I don't know whether these memories should trigger when you find like a trinket or an item on the ground, or if they should trigger just randomly at a certain place, or whether you have to kind of roll maybe religion or insight for them. I don't know what I should do with that.
I think when I find trinkets, I would love to find like healer's staff or like Rowan's necklace or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's a nice idea.
Because that will bring out so much more emotion for me, which will be great for role playing.
Yeah. I asked the Icewind crew, the original Icewind crew, for little items that were important to them, and I want to really get that kind of that personal feeling in there. So once this stream finishes and we post the Discord link, perhaps if you want to go in the Icewind solo run channel and pop in like a trinket or something that might find, that might be a nice idea. Jules says it's like a video game quest to collect all items.
Oh gosh, yeah, like the little trinkets you get, you know, like they don't do anything when you get them, but or like what's that game with like the butterfly effect where you like collect things and you get the memories? Is it the Wendigo one, Charles? You know what I mean?
Oh, the horror game. What's it called?
The Last of Us? I don't know.
No, that's a zombie.
It was close.
What's it called? I can't remember. Until Dawn.
That's it.
Jules, thank you. Would you prefer to keep the trinkets, or would you prefer to have them kind of like crumble into dust as they give you?
Oh, I keep them and then they go into my genie lamp, and it's like decorating the genie lamp, you know, like as you progress through the game.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh, you did? That's good. It's a good one to rewatch, honestly.
We watched Tio play it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those wings.
Thank you. I'm just sort of doing it and hoping for the best. They look more like a fairy than an imp, but we'll go with it, you know? I think we're stretching what an imp can be today.
Definitely. Mr. Shampy says, my imp could have a goblin mode, watching all the trinkets when I collect dices.
No, yeah. That's got to be one of the imps that likes to like take care of them, you know? Or like one that tends to the hearth, or yeah, it's really sweet.
I'm thinking the inside of the lamp will be kind of lit by an orange glow with a big fireplace, kind of either in a corner or like in the center of the room maybe, and then sofas and leather seats and things like that, just kind of like mismatched furniture around this area, making this really kind of like comfy vibe, you know? I want you to feel comforted when you're inside.
Yeah. What's the thing I keep saying? Like there is light in the dark, there is warmth in the cold.
Yeah. Damn, we're getting some white highlights. I love it.
Yeah, sketch isn't done until you add in some basic stuff. Makes it feel a little bit more cohesive, you know?
Or what?
Cohesive.
Oh, cohesive.
Did I say it wrong?
I had no idea what you said. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cathedral is so nice.
Such a good suggestion.
So, the genie palace, I suppose you could call it, will resemble the inside of the lamp somewhat. So there's obviously going to be glass. You're not going to be able to see out of this glass really well. It's going to be like foggy and like blurred.
Can I tell you what I thought it was going to look like?
Yeah, sure.
You know when you go to an old English pub and they have those big, like, domey windows at the front where there's the seats? It's like that's the lookout into, you know, out from the lamp.
Yeah, I like that. I was literally going to say we should either do like pub windows or cathedral windows.
Do you know why old English windows had those like round target-like shapes in the glass?
No.
So when they used to do glass blowing, there was always like the end of the glass bit that sort of had that naturally as like an offcut. So they sold it because it was like cheaper to pubs and stuff because it was basically offcuts. But it then became a design feature, so they started making it purposefully.
Interesting.
Yeah, fun fact. I don't know how I know that, I just do. You know, sometimes these facts just stay in your brain. Get in there, aren't we? It's looking pretty good, I think.
It's amazing.
It's quite cute.
Are you going to draw Cole, or are you happy with the little pixel boy?
Oh gosh, I don't think there's room to add Cole to this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I'm going to do a full render version of Cole at some point. I've got lots of art I want to do for this campaign. I want to do one of walking off into the distance with her sled dogs that she'll potentially get, and I'll use that as like a like the stream's closing kind of screen, like a thanks for watching kind of thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, go ahead.
What is your question? The session on Fridays, we're going to start at, I think, 3:30 p.m.
But then probably getting into it at like 4.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like upkeep at the start.
Yeah. So that's 3:30 BST, so UK time. Kevin Poro says, I need refs with colours of the other imps so I can add them to the pick too. So Kevin Poro is on the Discord. So if you want to get into the Icewind solo run and then at Kevin Poro, if they don't mind, and give them that. So that's colour reference. That'd be amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh no, Appleman. Oh, it's okay. There will be VODs of this when they'll be up for a few days.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and get them onto YouTube as well.
Yeah. Kevin Poro says, I don't mind to give me the refs. You heard it, folks. At Kevin Poro as much as you physically can. I can't wait to see the little apple bun imp coloured.
I really like the apple bomb one. And I like your one, to be honest, the bird skeleton.
Oh, well, that's nice. He looks more wise than I thought he'd look.
I mean, you can't really do much expression with a bird skull.
He looks incredibly wise. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them.
Funny thing about birds, they're not lighter, as some people might think, to fly. Instead, they have a special ability, and that is that they can fill their bones with air, so that they don't have to breathe as much when they're flying, because flying takes a lot of energy, and that's why they say that their bones are hollow, because they're filled with air.
It really is a fun fact day, isn't it?
It is a fun factor, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I think we're done with this. Super good. I think what I'll do is I'll save this and pop it on the Discord. Yeah, do you want to pop the Discord link in the chat?
Absolutely.
And then anyone who I've drawn an imp for, feel free to, talk about colour palette or change the design or anything. I will not be offended if you don't like it, or you like it but it's just not your imp. You know what I mean? Totally fine. But I think other than that, it's been absolutely wonderful hanging out with everyone.
Thank you so much for coming around. It's always lovely to hear from you.
Absolutely. So again, we'll be streaming this Friday for the first session, and hoping to do something possibly Thursday, just some sort of prep. But other than that, yeah, everyone have a lovely rest of the day, and drink your water.
Yes.
Right, bye now!
Goodbye.